Today is a miraculous day. I am wishing you all happiness, clarity, and freedom on this miraculous day. And what I want to remind you first thing in this video is that you are capable of more than you know. You are capable of doing miraculous things. As human beings, we forget this. We forget our power. We forget what we are capable of. But I want to remind you that you are actually capable of doing things that are amazing. You are capable of doing things that are miraculous, miracles. You are capable of performing miracles in this life. As a human being, you are capable of so many amazing things. This is what we need to remind ourselves of all the time. We forget this, and I don't know why we forget this, but we must remember this all the time. We can do so much more than we know. We can be so much more than we know. We must always remember this as human beings, our own power, our own strength. And that brings me into the topic of today's video, which is the Ascension energies of December. Now, I haven't made one of these videos in a while, the Ascension energy updates, but I realized something, that I love making these videos, and you guys love them as well. So definitely more videos like this to come. December Ascension energies, the Ascension symptoms for the month of December. What have we been looking at for the month of December? We have been looking at very crazy energies for the month of December. Okay, right off the bat, I want to say that this month has been wild. Every month is wild. I know, every month is wild, but December has been such a month of intense, deep healing, and specifically collective healing and healing of the heart chakra, healing in your heart area. What I've noticed, okay, on my own ascension journey is that there has been so much heart chakra, heart energy healing the past few weeks. There has been so much heart purging, heart healing, love, bringing more love in, and understanding that love is the way to go. Understanding that when we bring more love into our lives, we can heal our hearts. We can heal the heart chakra. But there has been so much healing of the heart. There has been so much purging of the heart. Massive energies around my heart area, my physical heart, feeling like we're gonna die sometimes, feeling like we can't take it sometimes, feeling like it's too much. But again, I want to remind you that it is never too much, because we can handle more than we know. We are capable of handling very intense energies. We've been going through it for a long time now. If you've been on the Ascension journey, if you've been on this journey with me, we've been going through lots of energies, and you can handle more than you know. You can take more than you know. So if you ever feel like you're gonna die, if you ever feel like you can't take it, like it's too much energy, remember that you can take it. Remind yourself, I am powerful. I can handle these energies. No matter how uncomfortable they get, no matter how crazy they get, I can handle these energies. Yes, heart chakra healing, heart energy, feeling all these heart energies during the past few weeks, it can be a lot. This can be a lot, okay? This can be very, very uncomfortable. It can be very strenuous. It can be very, very uncomfortable. I know. But we have to be with it, okay? That's one thing we must remember. We have to be with the energies, be with the feelings that we are feeling in every moment. It's only when we try to run away from these feelings, from these energies, when they get worse, okay? That is something to keep in mind for this month and for every month, is that the more you run away from these energies, the more you try to escape these energies through, whether it be looking at your phone all the time, scrolling, mindlessly doing things, mindlessly distracting yourself, right? The more you try to escape the present moment, the more the anxiety and the pain and the discomfort is going to increase. Okay, so we must be with the energies, be here now, be with your heart, be with whatever way your heart is feeling, be with it. Say, I am going to be with these energies no matter what. I'm going to allow these energies to run through me. And that's a big thing that I've been working on, is allowing these energies to run through me. In this month, in the month of December, right? It's been a lot of uncomfortable energies, a lot of uncomfortable healing on an individual level and on a collective level. Lots of uncomfortable feelings going on. And it's so key to let them run through you. Don't try to control them. Don't try to control the way you feel. Don't try to control the way your heart is beating, okay? I've tried to do this before and it doesn't work. You have to simply allow. You have to simply observe the energies and observe the way you are feeling. Allow the energies to run through you, right? You are not the energies themselves. You are experiencing it running through you. You are experiencing this human experience. You are experiencing this human body right now. And that's what it's about. It's about detaching a little bit from the chaos and observing yourself. This is how we can find the peace. This is how I find the most peace in my life. It's when I detach and when I start to observe my own energies. When I detach and observe. So work on that. Work on detaching and observing. Detaching and observing. When you detach and observe, you can truly find the meditative state. And that's what it's been about as well. Finding the meditative state. Finding your inner peace. Finding your inner calm. Finding your inner meditative state. This is what I've been working on. And it hasn't been easy during this month because, like I said, it's been lots of intense energy and lots of intense heart energy healing. So it's not easy to find that meditative state sometimes. It's not easy to find that state, but we have to keep searching within for your inner peace, for your inner calm, your meditative state. It's there. You just have to search for it. You have to cultivate it and find it. And understand that it takes a lot of practice to master these energies. Okay, I need to remind myself this too. It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy to master these energies, to master these emotions that are coming up in our lives that we are feeling, right? There has been a lot of past things coming up for us, I feel, during this month. There has been lots of things that have been very, very hidden under the surface from past lives, from past events in this life, right? Things that we have hidden away, things that we have forgotten about that are coming now to the surface as we ascend, as our level of consciousness rises. So now that these things are coming up, it's time to let them go. It's time to feel them. And it's weird. In order to let them go, you have to attach to now, attach to this moment, attach to this present moment and feel the energy. Feel the energy. Be with the energy. Don't try to escape anything. Don't try to escape any feeling. Don't try to escape anything. Be with the energies 100%, 1000%. Be with it. And then it will pass. And then you will understand that it wasn't good or bad. It wasn't good or bad. What's good and bad is your perception, right? You can view something as good or bad. You can view this feeling as bad. And if you do that, then it's probably just going to keep getting worse. Or you can see it as completely neutral, as just what it is. It is what it is. Then you become one. You become one with yourself. You become one with the energy, and you allow it to run through you. This is how we can get through these uncomfortable feelings, these uncomfortable heart chakra purging and these heart chakra healing. There's been a lot of this going on, and how we can get through it is to be with it, to allow it to run through us, to detach, and also to live in a state of love. We must always be moving towards the love frequency, the love state. We cannot forget this. As we heal during this month, as we purge more and ascend higher, we must move closer and closer to love, to doing what we love, to being what we love, being in the state of love every single day, working on it, realizing and identifying what it is in your life that is holding you back from being in the state of love and getting rid of it, letting it go, and just moving towards that state of love, just moving towards that state of bliss and freedom that is who you really are. This is what we must move towards. Move towards love. Love other people and love yourself. Love other people and love yourself. This is the key for the month of December. And it can be tricky sometimes, guys, to move towards what you love, to do what you love. Don't think that you have to have it all figured out. Okay, it's going to be a process. This process is a process. It's a process, and that means it's going to take time. It's going to be a rough ride. We're going to move backwards sometimes, right? We're going to go through things. And this month, I've noticed that, with myself, I've been going through lots of feelings, going through lots of things, and purging lots of things, and feeling like I'm moving backwards, okay? Along your journey, you're going to feel like you're moving backwards. You're going to feel like you're doing something wrong, but you are not doing anything wrong. You are not messing up. You are not a failure, okay? It's part of the process. Moving backwards, feeling like you're moving backwards is part of this process. It's part of this journey. So understanding that that is normal is so important during this time, okay? During this time, we can get down on ourselves, feeling like we're moving backwards, feeling guilty, feeling like we're not doing enough. But I want to say that you are doing enough. You are not moving backwards. It's just an illusion. You are actually doing amazing. You are doing amazing. Tell yourself that you are doing amazing, because that is the truth. You are doing amazing. You are doing better than you think. Okay, that is something we must also say, is that we are doing better than we think at all times on this ascension journey. We are doing better than we think. Okay, another thing I wanted to mention to end off this video is that Mars in retrograde, I probably should have said this earlier, but Mars is still in retrograde. It's been in retrograde for a long time. So this is something we need to keep an eye on. We need to understand that with Mars in retrograde, things can feel backwards. Things can feel tough. Things can feel really annoying. We can feel very stuck during this time. Okay, we can feel very stuck during a Mars retrograde. But understand that it's going to pass. Understand that we can work through these feelings. We can sit with these feelings, be with these feelings, and allow them to integrate through us and allow them to pass. And don't attach too much to these feelings. Don't attach too much to whatever is going on, because it will pass. Okay, it will pass. We don't have to attach. We can let it go. We can understand that Mars retrograde, it's going to pass. It can't last forever. And we're working through it. And it is still Sagittarius season. So it's the season of mutability. It's the season of change. So lots of changes are still going on in our lives. We must be with the changes, work through them, allow them in, and again, move towards the love. Move towards the love frequency with these changes in our lives. Move towards love. Move towards doing what you love, being what you love. Because now is the time to ascend and rise in love. Rise in living a life of love, living a life of authenticity, and doing what you like every single day. So there you guys have it for the month of December, these ascension symptoms, the ascension energies. Lots of stuff going on, lots of heart energies, lots of uncomfortable tensions, things going on, healing, and Mars retrograde, lots of tensions, lots of anger could come up during this time. And again, we can feel like we're moving backwards during this time with all of these energies and all these things we're feeling, but you are not moving backwards. You are moving forwards. You are doing better than you think. You are amazing. Okay, remind yourself of all these things to get through this time. Much love to every single one of you. I want y'all to have a beautiful day. I want you to like, comment, subscribe, and I want you to go in the description to check out my crystal shop, Freedom Vibes Crystals. I want you to join my Patreon as well, and I want you to donate to me if you feel called to. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for tuning into this installment of Freedom Speaks, and I want you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.